Okay, so we'll start off by just going over some general information, a few quick reminders and important notes for throughout the day.
So like I said before, we're all from OA Code. OA Code is a computer science focused club at Oxford. And we are a local hack club branch, a CTSA accredited computer science honor society, and we host weekly coding and artificial intelligence meetings. And then OA Hacks is Oxford Academy's first annual hackathon. We really want today to be about fostering growth and a positive community. We're all here to learn, and we're all here to grow together as people that are interested in the tech field. So yeah, we're really excited.
Okay, so as you probably know by now, our event is split into two tracks, a competition-based traditional hackathon, and then a learnathon filled with a variety of different workshops. And you can choose to attend as many workshops as you would like, and you can even take part in both tracks. So if you want to learn more about a certain topic that we are hosting a workshop about and try to embed that into your app, you are more than welcome to.
If you haven't already joined the Discord server, please be sure to do that. We'll copy paste all of the links into the chat once we're done talking about them. So just, it's our like primary mode of communication throughout the day. So I really recommend you guys join it.
And then for the Zoom link, it'll be one link for the entire event. We'll make sure to send this out in the Discord later.
Going off of Zoom, if you'd like to use the virtual background that we have and match with all of us, here's the link to it. If you need help setting yours up, just like ping us in the Discord server, we'll be able to help you with that.
Okay, so now we will be going over the hackathon track. So this is if you're interested in building your own project. So for team formation, we know that a few of you guys already have other students you would like to work with. But if you do not, we recommend you forming a team of 2 to 4 students. However, if you cannot find a team or you have a certain schedule or it's hard to work with others, we will accept individual projects. But please just try to decide on your team as soon as possible so you have as much time as possible to work on your project. And if you have not formed a team yet, we have a channel in the Discord called Team Formation Text where you can introduce yourself and hopefully find a group with others. But if you need more help finding a team, make sure to reach out to us. I know that I think some people who, or a good number of people actually, who RSVP'd are not here at the opening ceremony, so hopefully there are more people active in the Discord and there are more students you guys can work with.
Okay, so this was not on our email, but we're going to be releasing the prompt and the rules. So we'll send out these slides, but the prompt is to build or ideate. If you can't create it in time, it's completely fine if you come up with an idea. So either build or ideate a software or hardware creation that promotes social good and helps people under any categories such as healthcare, education, transportation, etc. So just anything that has some sort of community aspect to it. If you'd like to make a game and you say that it'll help people with their mental health or it's just fun and entertaining, that's completely fine as well. It just has to be something that's like beneficial to other people as well. And there are very few rules, but just be sure to read it if you're interested in submitting a project. I think the biggest thing is that you can't start working, like you can't take a work in progress project that you've already like halfway done and start on that one. It has to be something new. It has to be something that you've made for this hackathon.
And then for the judging rubric, we have a variety of categories. And the top 2 teams will be recognized and awarded with prizes at the closing ceremony. And don't worry about like keeping these links. We'll make sure to send them out through email and Discord right after this opening ceremony is over.
I think I saw a raise hand. If you'd like to unmute, you're more than welcome to.
What exactly are the categories for?
So the categories are basically things that our judges will be looking at your project for. So for example, if you come up with an idea that is really unrealistic, um, if you can't like prove that it's like possible, then we might like dock you with a couple of points. I think when you open the judging rubric, it'll be a little clearer. But these are just things that we're looking for in your application or your idea, just so that we can grade everything fairly and compare the same thing in each of the projects. Okay, and then really quickly, we just definitely want to stress that we do not expect really extravagant or complete projects. We understand that it's very difficult to work together virtually, and especially if this is your first hackathon, it's going to be hard. We're really proud of all of you for even like coming here and like attempting to do this on a Saturday. Like we said before, today's all about learning. We're just here to have a good time. So let us know.
Okay, so I know there was a question in the chat about the links. So I just sent all the ones relevant to the hackathon right now. So for project submission, all projects will be due at 4:30 p.m. And how you will submit it is by completing this Google form, and it has instructions about how you can submit it depending on which platform or language you used. And if you have any questions at all while you're submitting, just make sure to reach out to us. And if you're having trouble with the submission and it ends up being a few minutes late, don't worry about that. We'll make sure to still look at your project. And please make sure that just at least one team member completes it. You can have your whole team complete it if you would like, but only one is necessary.
And if you have questions, we have a designated time where we'll help you guys with your project. On the schedule, it's the Kahoot/project help time workshop from 2 to 2:25. So if you guys are working and you guys want to come in and just ask us questions on how to code a certain part, or if we think it'd be a good idea, then just come in and let us know. You're always free to email us, ping us on Discord, where all of all of the teams that have already been like formed, if you guys need a place to work together, we can create like a breakout room in Zoom for you guys to work, or a like video channel in Discord. Any sort of help that you guys need to work together as well, just let us know. We're here to help, so it's just yeah, just let us know.
Okay, so now we will be going over our Learnathon track. So for the Learnathon, it's just a variety of CS workshops again. Ria, if you want to click on that real quick just so they can take a look, and I'll send it in the chat as well. So the workshop schedule has basically everything you need. It has the name of the workshop, the start and end time. The Zoom link again is the same for everything, and then a short description of what the workshop will be going over, and then the final column is who it will be led by, including their emails, which are linked. So if you have questions after the workshop, you can just send them a quick email and they will be able to answer any of your questions.
Okay, and then I know we mentioned this pretty briefly in the email, but we do have some raffles for prizes based on the number of workshops you attend. So everybody that's here today has already received one raffle ticket, just for RSVPing and showing up. And then every workshop, there'll be an attendance Google form at the end. It's super quick. I think you just have to write in your name and then like one sentence about what you learned in the workshop, really quick, and then we will like add an extra drawing for you into our like list. And throughout the day, like in one of your workshops, if you win like a Kahoot or you complete a challenge problem at one of the coding workshops, your instructors have the opportunity to grant you more raffle tickets, and these will be for Amazon gift cards at the end as well. So just try to attend as many workshops as possible. We're obviously not forcing you to stay the whole day, but yeah. Okay.
Okay, so before we go into the workshops, we want to help you set up a few accounts that you might need throughout the day. The first one is Replit, and this is just a website where you can code, compile, run, and host a bunch of different languages, and it also allows you to collaborate with others, which is something you can consider if you're doing the hackathon. So the link is right here, and we'll make sure to paste it into the group chat. So if you already have an account, we would suggest that you just log in so that when you attend one of the workshops, you're ready to go. If not, please sign up now. And if you have any questions about how to create the account, just let us know.
Yeah, I think we can give you guys like a minute or two to take a look while we explain how Replit works. So when you're creating a new REPL, I'm sure your workshop leads will go over them if they need you to work on something. But just really quickly, there's going to be a big blue button in the top right corner, and you can click it and select whichever language that you're choosing to work in. So for example, if you're in a Python workshop and you need a Python file, then you just select Python from the dropdown, and then you name your project to whatever you'd like. Angie, I think you're muted. Okay, I can just go over it. I'm not sure if Angie can hear us, but in Replit, you're going to have these three main components. You have your file where you're actually going to type in your code. Then you have your shell where your output is going to be printed. And then this run button over here is what you use to run the program. As always, like, let us know if you have any problems with that. Your workshop leads can probably help you with any sort of issues that you may have with Replit. And our suggestion is that you code along with your instructor. There's very few opportunities where they're not going to slow down and like let you type out the code. Like we said before, today's all about learning. So if you guys need help or we're going too fast or too slow, just let us know. We're really open to suggestions. Okay, let's give everyone like 1 minute to finish like making their account for Replit. If you guys need any help, and then we can move on. Okay, let's move on to Scratch. If you guys need help with that, just ping us in the Discord.
So the second account that you might need to use, mostly if you're just attending our very first workshop in like 12 minutes to learn to code in Scratch, but also it can be used as a platform for your hackathon project. It's a good thing to use if you're like a beginner because it's just block code and it's pretty easy to understand. So the link is scratch.mit.edu, and again, sign in if you already have a username and password. If not, you can just click the button at the top right, I believe, which says join Scratch, and then just create your account from there.
Yeah, and similar to Replit, there's an output, there's a space for you to actually code. In Scratch, you can just drag and drop blocks, so you don't have to worry about syntax or any sort of like actual coding errors. And then over here is the same run/stop button. So if you're attending the first workshop, I highly recommend you get set up with your Scratch account right now.
Okay, so just for time's sake, I think we're going to move on, but if you have any questions about either of the accounts, make sure to let us know, and then during the workshop, if you're having trouble, the workshop leaders will make sure to help you. So our final thing that we want to mention is our prizes. So the winners of the raffle, which again you can get more tickets from by going to more workshops, and then the hackathon will receive Amazon gift cards. And if I remember correctly, we're having around 10 winners or even more. So there's a lot of chances for you guys to win a prize. So yeah, we'll be announcing those at the closing ceremony.
Yes, so if you're attending the closing ceremony, so this is typically for the people working on their hackathon projects. Your hackathon projects would be due at 4:30. We do have one workshop afterwards that you could choose to attend, but if you're only here for the hackathon, the next time we'll be seeing you is the closing ceremony, unless you want to come to the project help workshop. So at the closing ceremony, we'll do an event recap. We have a really cool project spotlight that we're going to share with you guys, and we're going to announce winners and other computer science opportunities. So be sure to join us at the closing ceremony. And we're going to be taking a group photo at each of the sessions. If you think that you would not want to be in the photo, or your parents would not like you to be in the photo, please turn off your camera. We don't want to force you into taking a group photo. We're just doing it so that we can keep track of who is there and just commemorate everyone that was here. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen. And Angie, do you want to take it? Okay, so everyone would like to center themselves in their photo boxes. And we'll take our first of many group photos to come. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, perfect. And the last thing we have is your very first attendance form. So like we mentioned before, these will give you extra raffle tickets. So please be sure to fill them out at every workshop you attend. So the link stays the same throughout. It's tinyurl.com/oahacksattendance. Okay, and I think we have we finished a couple minutes to spare. So if you guys have any questions right now, you guys can ask us. If not, we can get set up for the first workshop, which is the Scratch workshop.
Where's the link for the exit ticket?
Yes. 1 second.
Ria, I think you might have to edit the permissions.
On the form.
Yeah.
Sorry, let me take a look.
Yeah, you need permission, it says.
1 second.
While we're waiting for that, I just wanted to quickly mention, if you are interested in doing the hackathon, now would be a good time to try to create a team so you can talk either in the Zoom chat or in the Discord. So yeah, I see a few of you guys have already started talking in that channel, so now would be a good time.